Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Conan Exiles with Gazbeard at our central desert base. Thank you very much for joining me. Oh god, I'm in a bit of bother again. Well, what can I say? I'm sure you don't want to hear my woes. Right, well, never mind about the women. The women have just been a complete nutter. Well, let's not go there. Instead, let's go and have a look. Stretch. Let's go and have a look at this place, the workshops. And as you can see, it's changed quite a bit since you last saw it. And we've got a number of issues with it now. It's going to be a bit of an unusual episode, this one, because apart from anything else, I'm not using the recording timer that I normally use to keep track of how long the video is running, because this one might not be possible to do that and get a result. Let me try and show you what I mean, and maybe you've got some advice, and if you have, please leave it down below in the comments. Why have we got two damaged panels there? Right, what I'm looking at here is the stability. Right, that door arch there is stability 100. You see it on the pop-up just above my name at the bottom. It says stability 100. We come around the corner. This one is stability 100. We come in there, that's 100. That one's 100. We look at the roof above us and it's stability 80, even though it's supported directly on four sides by stability 100. I can't help feeling that that is a bug. That should actually be showing stability 100. Now, if we come in here, oh, and yeah, if I just put that away a minute, you can see I've changed the stairs in here. I've got stairs on just one side with this central bridge going across to the other side here. It just freed up a bit of the floor space down here. You can see we don't lose two of these squares to the actual staircases themselves. And also, kind of looks neat. I kind of like it. It also removes the issue of two of these things just hanging in midair, which is always good news. Anyway, right, coming upstairs to the next floor, and this was just an empty shell when you last saw it. You can see I've put the arch ceilings around the edge of the room, and I've put a flat ceiling across the middle supported by pillars. And I've arched under this balcony that goes all the way around the three sides of the room there. Stairs up at each end. And a double set of cantilever stairs here going up onto the next floor. And the reason I did that was that each of these corner towers, which will be an alchemist station, gets their own set of stairs. And I was working on the vaulted ceilings. Now, this is where we come to the next part of the problem. I showed you the stability downstairs. We come up here. In fact, first we need to go outside and look at the stability down here. So, if we come around here, okay, get that builder's hammer out again. See, there's that vaulted ceiling intersection, which with the stability of 80, which I maintain should be 100, because it's supported on four sides. Right, the fence above the wall is stability 100. This fence is stability 100. So they're sitting above the archways that are downstairs going around the four sides of this. This wall here, stability 100. This is stability 100, right? You get where I'm going with this. You can see where it's going to go, don't you? That's 80, that's 100. Look, see, suddenly that fence is stability 80, but this one on the corner is stability 100. This vaulted ceiling down here, supported only on three sides, is stability 80, the same as this one, supported on 4 sides, which is stability 80. Right, then we come to this corner piece, stability 60. Why? Why has it lost 2 steps of stability from 100 down to 60 when it's supported on 2 sides? Its downward column is going on to stability 100 fences. Is it because this one is showing stability 80? Yeah. So these arches either side of it are showing stability 80, which makes sense for this one being 60, except this one should be getting a bonus of 20 because of that. So that should be stability 80 as well. And this is where we start to see everything getting messed up. So if we jump back upstairs, come on, get through. Right, we'll go to that same corner. Right, that ceiling there is stability 60. That's the vaulted ceiling as it is downstairs. That wall is 60, but that wall is going straight down onto another wall underneath it. The wall underneath it is stability 100. This wall is 60. This one's 80. And yet these two are on a corner with walls underneath them, walls either side of them. This is not sitting on a ceiling, this is sitting on another wall directly underneath it. There is something balked with the arena pieces. Because if I come down here, that wall is 100. It's sitting on a foundation block that's 100. The wall above it is 100. So the wall above that, which is the ones that we've just looked at that showed 60, they should also be 100. Is the entire product of these instabilities because we put these ceilings in before we finished the vertical build of the flat walls? To explain that, right, the 2 walls below this one were put in, right, see, arena frame 100, yeah, in fact that is 100, that wall. That one is 100. Okay, let's check the walls above it. I am completely and utterly confused here. Right, so those 2 that we've just looked at and verified were 100. These are the 2 walls above it, 60 and 60. They're directly above it. Or are they? Wait a minute, am I getting myself confused? How wide is this? This one is... this one is 6 wide. So in fact, those walls are under this joint here. Let's see if we can get it to pick up. It's showing inverted corners right now. Let's see if we can get it to pick up the wall in the corner. Inverted corner. Yeah, okay, right. Now I get it. Now I get it. Right, this square of 4 inverted corner ceilings are inside the walls downstairs, but these ones are outside the walls downstairs. So these are the ceilings above the walkway round the outside of the building. Right, so, but that's showing 60, that's showing 80. This is the one that I was saying, this corner piece should be 60. Because not only is it joined to the ceiling piece on that side and that side, the outside corner, the downward leg, this piece here, is going down onto that fence, which is 100. So this ceiling should be stability 80. This one should then be correctly stability 60 and 60, but this ceiling should definitely be 80. This ceiling above it has dropped to 40, but again this ceiling should be at 60, the same as these two walls. If we then go above, right, there's that 40 ceiling with the 260 walls underneath it on these two corner seams. And everything from here then goes tits up. Because when we come outside of this corner ceiling that's 40, these ones stay at, well, that one stays at 40, that one stays at 40, this one drops to 20, even though it's supported on that side and that side. And it's supported back against the wall that is under here. And then these walls, oh, that one's 40, that one's 40, that's 20, that's 20, that's 40, that's 40. That vaulted ceiling is 60. That vaulted ceiling is 60. Up here, that one is 40. That one's 20. That one's 20. Now those two should be 40. And the one that goes here should be 20. But it won't let me put a piece in there. And let's just go up and demonstrate that. Now I've left this corner incomplete so we can demonstrate it. If you look, you see we've got the vaulted ceiling corner at 60, the one I'm standing on. This one is at 60. This wall has gone down to 40. It is supported by this ceiling, which is down to 40 but should be 60. The same as that one up there is 60. Yeah. 60 and 60 on those two vaulted ceilings there, attaching onto the face of a wall. These two attach onto the faces of the walls underneath where I'm standing. So they should be 60, but they're 40. This one should be 20. This one should be 40, but it's 20. Because it's 20, these walls here don't have the stability that they should to support a piece above there. However, I can put the walls up. So just check, I need 8 flat wall pieces. I've got a chest here to do it with. Split that. We want 8 flat wall pieces, and then we were using these. I'll put them into place in a second. So if I go start on that side, and now we're getting this spawn point problem. It won't let me turn that face, look. How did I deal with it over here? Oh, I did get them all into place over here. It's not going to block my spawn point here, but it's claiming it would. So the only way, I think, I'm trying to remember how I dealt with that. I think I have to jump down here and then do it from inside. Not building here would block your spawn point. That's dumb. Right, let's just check what the building hammer says. Right, that wall is 40, the same as the wall underneath it. This wall is 20. That one is 20. This one is 20. That one is 20. This one is 40. That one is 40. Right. What I'm going to have to do is have to do the old run to the other end and come back again trick to try and get that last piece of wall in. See, all of these went in. We'll try it from way back here. There we go, got it. Haha. Right. Now we put these in. And what we'll do is we'll try and do it, see if we can get it from up here. Go on, stand on the wall. Now if we try and put it on the outside edge of the wall, I just know it is not going to go. Right. See, it'll go to these inside corners quite happily. Yeah. Well, it would go in this one if I wasn't standing here, but it will not go in that outside corner. Same as if you look on that one and on those two down there, the outside edges are missing. Just verify that for you. Yeah, can't get these outside corners into place no matter what I do. And that's going to be a further pain in the ass, because I'm wanting to put 4 corner sloping roofs on the top to make a pointed turret, which I cannot do because I'm not going to be able to get the outside one on with or without this piece in that hole, because these outside walls do not have the stability for me to put anything on top of them. Ah, crap. I did not mean to do that. I came off the wrong side. Lucky I didn't go down there, wasn't it? Whoops. Old fart syndrome there. Yeah, total rush of shit to the brain that was. So coming back into one of these alchemist's turrets. See, the idea was that we'd have the alchemist's cauldron in the outer corner, and then we'd have their cabinets either side of them, so that there's loads of storage space for them. Cabinets and chests. And above them we would have this nice vaulted ceiling effect. Yeah, but we can't do it because there is something wrong with the stability calculations on these inverted corner vaulted ceilings. These things, see, all of these are 60 all the way along here, and they're only attached to one wall plus the ceilings next to them, but they've all got stability of 60, and this one has got stability of 20 when it should be 40 or 60, because we saw what it was like downstairs. So that's a problem. That's blocking the construction of blocking the completion of construction of my workshop's block. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to leave these bits and pieces here, and I'll send Funcom a link to this video so they can have a look at it and they can try it for themselves and get their developers to look at it. But I think these ceilings are balked. The set is certainly incomplete, because there should be a corner of the foundation's pillar that comes up to support them there, and there isn't one. There is one in a mod kit, but there's not one in the DLC. So the DLC is incomplete. But then we also have the problem that that vaulted ceiling on the corner is 20% stability below what it should be, which makes that one up there on the outer corner 20% below what it should be, which makes the walls above it each 20% below what it should be, in order to get that final ceiling piece in the top one. So Funcom, please have a look at these, get them sorted out, review the video from start to end and figure out what's going on with it. Why are these pieces not receiving the stability they should be receiving? I mean, you can see that that is a very solid construction there. The majority of the weight is on this wall going all the way up, and these outer corners are supported on this corner all the way up to the overhangs there, the turrets. If you cannot address the stability issues on these things when they're used in overhangs like this, then give us half width ones and a quarter size one for doing these overhangs like this, for breaking up the shape of buildings. See, you can see where I'm going with that, right? That would look really nice if I could get the tops done. And what I will be doing is from the existing long wall, and the same on the far side and the walls at the ends, I'll be taking an angled ceiling going up so that it's got a pitched roof. And then I wanted to put pitched roofs on the corner of the turrets using the corner slopes, which would give it a really nice look. And that would be my workshops done in one hit. Now, so far I've spent nearly 9 hours trying to get those corners to work. I have tried every way that I can think of to get them to work. And here's one of the other things which is stopping it. I even went so far as to try putting a standard pillar up from the center of this block up to the center of that block, at the center of that arched ceiling up there. You cannot put pillars underneath these ceilings. They will not go. If I've got some remaining, I think I have. Let's have a look. Well, there's enough there. They're the wrong stone, but if we take a bunch of them, I can show you. So, number 5, put that in there, put that on there, try to put it on the top, and it won't go. Now you might say, well, Gaz, you're not in the right position to get it into place. Okay, let's follow that chain of thought. Let's just knock these two down. Luckily did not bring the ceiling down. Begin to feel dizzy from thirst. Okay. Right, so these are too high. Yeah. If I put a pillar in there, it won't let me put another one on the top. Yeah. Still got it selected. It won't let me put it up into the center of these arched ceilings. That's probably a design thing, and realistically it's one that I don't have a problem with. I come up here, there's those ceilings. You can see the grid where the 4 of them join together. If I try to put a pillar in there, it just won't allow me. Yeah, it'll let me put it down there, but it won't let me put it up here into them. So you can't support them with a pillar. Cannot support them with a pillar. And of course we don't have the corner supports, the foundation corner supports to go into the downhang above it. So from there down into there, we need that corner post to support them, which would add to stability. It would then allow us to do things with these out here to support them. Very disappointed. This was, because of the arched ceilings, this was one of the DLCs that I was most looking forward to getting. and I'm very, very upset and disappointed that we can't build with it in the style that the pieces would suggest we can build. Funcom, please respond and tell me that you will fix this, because otherwise the DLC is broken. And that's going to be this week's video, chaps. Next at the weekend, in the next video, it's probably about time that we started doing something out here again and getting this finished off, getting this constraint done, and getting the outer tower up here done. We've also got to think about getting the animal taming pens into place and leaving space for the stables. And what I've been thinking I'll do is I'll extend this out, those lower levels, I'll bring them all up to the same height. We should then be able to get the animal taming pens here. If I remember rightly, the animal taming pens need 5 by 9 in foundations. By bringing that outer level up, that will give me a 5 depth from the corner of these stairs. 1, 2, 3, 4 plus that one is 5. And then in terms of the 9, let's have a look. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Right, so yeah. So if I push the front corners of the animal pen to being on this intersection of foundations, across into this intersection of foundations, then we should be able to get it in that area there. And that might, and it is a big might, that might leave me space here to get the stables in up at this bit. I may have to extend that out using ceilings in order to get the stable block in this area here. That will give me the nice wide boulevard for the animals up here to the cavalry gate. The main gate obviously there. We can get all of the living quarters and everything up here on these 2 levels going up. We can get the troops billets on the tower that's going to be on top of those stones out there on the outer tower. And we can set up the artisans' living quarters within the loft space of that if we can get it finished. Starting to see where it's going. Remember, I've got to put the furnaces outside. Can't put the furnaces inside there because of heat. And I think I can get 3 across here. I might be able to squeeze 4 in, but I think it's more likely to be 3. So if I get the 3 base furnaces in here, 1 for bricks, 1 for metals, 1 for glass, and then we should be able to push a pair of advanced furnaces in here when we unlock them for doing the higher grade metals and stuff. So that'll give me a smelter's row, as it were, across there, and get all the blacksmiths and everybody else inside, the carpenters and so on. The one thing I'm not going to be able to do, at least I don't believe I'm going to be able to do it, is I'm not going to be able to get the 8-slot Wheel of Pain across here. I think this 4-slot is the maximum that I'm going to be able to get. I might be able to get another single one here, a 1-slot Wheel of Pain here. Not the most efficient way to do it, but it might be the only way that I can get any more slots. Yeah, I think that's the way that I'm going to have to do it. How are they doing? Oh, one of them's broken. Which one's broken? The bearer's broken. Okay, let's put them in the chest, ready for the new thrall system coming in. got a chest with thralls here. That's dancer. We'll put the dancers and the bearers on the same row. Archers up here, brawlers down there, dancers and bearers down here. And I've got a second chest there for putting tradespeople in. So let's have a look. That's a cook, a long way off broken. Jebel Sag High Priest is nearly broken. This dancer's a while away. Right, I'll be able to go out, get another archer to put on the wheel. So, base is taking shape. Funcom, please do get back to me about these issues with the arched ceilings on the arena pieces and the stability. It's definitely feels like these, what I'm using as the underpins here, these arched quarters, arched corners are balked when they're in an outer slot. They should be carrying the same stability as when they're in the side slots, because they're supported to two sides, not one side. So yeah, get back to me please. I want to get this block finished. I can't do anything with it until that issue gets fixed. So from me and the dancer who's been listening to my tale of woes, that's going to be it for this week. I'm not going across to speak to her. She's being a right grumpy. What I will do though is put these pillars away and go get a drink. Better put those materials away as well, then I know where they're at. Fill up my water skin, get a drink, have a munch. Yeah, don't you look at me like that. I know you're her best mate, right? She's just being a moody mare. No need for you to do the same. So, there we are. Right, I'm just going to sit up here and lose myself in the rhythms of my dancers dancing. Oops, come on. Sit down. So, from me, the Gazbeard, in the doghouse, again, at the Central Desert Base. Right, with a problematic build. It's going to be goodbye for now, and I'll see you at the weekend when we'll work on the outer gate up there and the outer tower up there. Maybe do a little bit of adventuring and running around as well. If we check the map, you'll see that I've been up around the den a couple of times. I'd like to, well, can't until we get the animal pens in place. I'd like to go and get a couple of camel calves from the pet dealer up at the den, because they'll be useful for carrying stuff, helping me to carry stuff around, especially as Moody Mare across there is not talking to me. You know, I might even go up and have words with himself up there at the altar up there, just to get away from this place for a while. There's an option. Yeah. What do you guys think I should do? Let me know. Put your comments down below. Give the video a like, subscribe to the channel, click the bell icon so you get told about new videos going up, and I'll see you at the weekend. This is Gazbeard signing off. As always, it's not goodbye, it's just bye for now.